My name is Tor Olson. I work as a software QA here at Digital Anarchy. So I break the stuff that we're about to show. And yeah, we're going to show off Transcriptive, which is our transcription software plugin. It works to transcribe the audio of whatever is in your sequence right here. And so in this case, we have a solid sequence or a solid clip right here, just a single one, but it would work just as well for a fully cut final edit with all the butchered up edit down here. And the way it works is that all the audio that's in here is going to get encoded and shot off to one of two speech engines that we have. So we're utilizing both IBM's Watson or Speechmatics. Now each have the pros and cons. Speechmatics is 7 cents for every minute that you want to transcribe. And Watson, the first 16 hours or so is free to transcribe. And after that, it's going to be 2 cents per minute. There's no subscription fee that comes with it. It's just the minutes that you log through those systems. So once you choose your service, you would go to choose and subscribe or transcribe your audio either using Watson or Speechmatics. For this 2-minute sequence that we have here, it took about 20 seconds to get kicked back to us. And that includes the encode, the transcription, and it being sent back to us. And once that's done, it's logged with all the time code, all the way down to the individual word. So if I choose any word, you'll notice that it's skipping through the timeline to where that script is spoken. So if I choose "so people" in our script, it will play "so people."
People will come in and write things on.
Oh, that is incredibly awesome.
Yep. It'll follow along the text. This is a fully functional editor as well. I have keyboard shortcuts to be able to capitalize text, add punctuation as need be. I can also get rid of it. If I wanted to edit the text itself, I would hit enter, and I can edit the script to whatever I want it to be. Oops.
And this will handle multiple languages?
We're going to be able to have it enabled for, on the 1.0 release for sure, English, Spanish, and Japanese. But I think along the line, or probably after the 1.0 release, we're going to try to implement other languages. I know Speechmatics and Watson also support French, Italian, so we want to bring those down the line as well.
And pretty much any kind of thing you can get on a timeline, it'll work with that audio.
Oh yeah, exactly. And so once I'm done with all my edits, I would just go down to my export options, and I could choose an SRT file for your standard YouTube or Facebook uploads, that kind of thing. We support a few others. You can also export it as a plain text if you're kind of old school and you like to print out and do the annotation that way. My favorite option, though, is the ability to export as clip or sequence markers. And so the beauty behind that is you'll see all the markers have now shown up with all of our transcript text. And that means that if I go into our markers panel, I know he mentioned something about trees. I can immediately look up all the time code for all those mentions of trees. And so I don't have to look through a big long list of all the text. I can just search it immediately. Yep.
This is like unbelievable to me. And this works over the internet where you send it off to a supercomputer and it comes back, but it's very quick to do it?
Yes, like I said before, this 2-minute sequence, the processing the FLAC file that gets sent out and returned, all that took 20 seconds, just for that 2-minute clip.
Your colleague told me earlier that it's about 25% of real time. So in a 1-hour interview, you could get back in 15 minutes?
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
And what kind of bandwidth do you need? Is this a hungry thing to do this, or is it pretty easy just to send the audio?
It's pretty easy to send the audio. I mean, we're just doing this off of a simple Jetpack little hotspot. And it's able to export out and get back to us in that amount of time, just with that. Yep. So it's not too much of a heavy load.
And this is a plugin for Premiere, and how much does it cost, and when will it be available?
So we're going to start the open beta within the next 2 weeks. It is currently only available for Premiere Pro, but probably by the 1.0 release, we're thinking to have a standalone plugin as well. So that will be able to do all these SRT file exports, all of that, so you can bring it into your Final Cut, Avid, etc. So that'll all be enabled. The price point is $259 But on the NAB show floor, if you buy it, I think until May 1st, it's $199.
Okay, great. And what versions of Premiere will it work with?
It should be fully functional as far back as CS6. Yeah.
Very cool. Thanks so much, Tor.
Yeah, thank you.